After third.
Flying, the mount of Jason Tate claiming £5. 2, Gondolier, Philip Robinson looking for a double, and then 3, Brandon Prince, blinkered once more, Ray Cochrane. Number 4, the non-runner, Viardot. 5, Moydart, the mount of Wendell Woods. Then 6, Good Hand, George Duffield. 7 is Rodeo Star, Brett Doyle claiming 3. Number 8, Marco Magnifico, Michael Hills. 9 is Star Player, Jason Weaver. And then 10, Wings Cove under David Harrison. 11, Midian Blue, Darren Moffat claiming 5. And finally, number 12, Azurius, Dale Gibson, leaving 11 runners then for the Doncaster 2000 Handicap. Under orders, and they're off with 2 miles and half a furlong ahead of them. And both High Flying and Gondolier are by Derby winners, Shirley Heights and Slip Anchor, respectively. Well, they'll be passing the post twice. They're coming up to it for the first time at the end of just about a furlong with Midian Blue going on. Midian Blue takes an early lead, quickly goes 2 lengths up on Gondolier, hugging the rails in those all apricot silks. Well settled in third is High Flying, followed in fourth by Good Hand in the white jacket, black braces and red cap. So they make the first turn. They've covered almost a quarter of a mile, and it's Midian Blue in the van. Midian Blue by almost 2 from Gondolier in second, High Flying 3 and 4, Good Hand. And then 5 in a very dark blue, white cross belts, Moydart, the one finish. He's just been passed by Rodeo Star. And then in after those, right against the rails, Wings Cove with Azurius, who, like Moydart, had to be blindfolded beforehand. And the back markers, the last 2 in the race at this stage, Marco Magnifico and finally Star Player. Star Player, like Rodeo Star, a past winner of the Chester Cup. They've almost covered a half a mile, and it's still Midian Blue in the pale blue, dark blue stripes leads, who leads from Gondolier. Gondolier reappearing after a very lengthy absence and now overtaken by Good Hand. Good Hand 7-1 when taking this handicap last year under Nicky Connaughton, ridden this time by George Duffield. High Flying still very prominent, that's the top weight. After him, making ground to go up into 5th place is Wings Cove. After them, Moydart, then tucked away rather on the outside, rather hidden, is a Rodeo Star. That's the one in a white bridle. You probably just see that white bridle. And then Azurius making a little bit of ground, the horse at the foot of this handicap. Brandon Prince comes next, one of the 2 course and distance winners in the field, and the last 2 are still Marco Magnifico and Star Player. That's the order as they now get to halfway in this Doncaster 2000 handicap, which still sees Midian Blue and Darren Moffat making it. Midian Blue from Good Hand, just taking second on the outside of Gondolier. High Flying still very much on the premises, and after these comes Wing Cove on the inside of Moydart, the only filly in the field. And they're now coming down inside the final 7 furlongs. Midian Blue still at the head of the field and yet to be headed, in fact. But getting closer now are both Good Hand and High Flying, both those 2 nose-banded runners. Rodeo Star is creeping up, so too Azurius, a 50-1 winner last time out. They're now coming down to the final 5 furlongs with Midian Blue just hanging on, but only just from Good Hand. And High Flying in the red and white stripes nearest to us. Then Azurius with Rodeo Star, Gondolier hanging on over on the inside. Philip Robinson now on a double, following Blue Grotto in the 3rd and 10-1. They're swinging for home and nearing the last 4.5 furlongs. Midian Blue from High Flying, between the pair, the chestnut Good Hand bidding to win it for a 3rd time. Then Moydart being unleashed. They're coming down to the last 3.5 furlongs. Midian Blue gamely from the front, but Good Hand now picking them up and going on. So it's Good Hand taken into the lead by George Duffield as they come on down to the last 2.5 furlongs or so. Good Hand, but only narrowly from Midian Blue. Moydart finishing well. Gondolier, after this lengthy absence, coming on strongly. High Flying doing his best. Marco Magnifico trying to close. The one who's now tailed off is Rodeo Star, and tailed off badly. Down to the distance they come with Gondolier taking it up late. Gondolier from Moydart, the filly, then Good Hand. Wings Cove is making rapid late headway, so too Brandon Prince, but they both left it late. 150 yards to run, and Gondolier looks like collecting here. Star Player, though, is finishing fast from another county roller, but it's Gondolier, watched by Julie Cecil, who gets it. Gondolier wins the long distance handicap from Moydart, the filly, 2nd. Star Player is 3rd. In 4th place, Wings Cove 5. Good Hand, not to be him again this time. Then Brandon Prince, followed in by Midian Blue, who made so much of the running. The next 2 over the line, Marco Magnifico and High Flying, who dropped away. Last but one was Azurius, and last of all, and he looked to be in some distress, I thought, about 2.5 furlongs from home, Rodeo Star.
Number 2, Gondolier, 20-1. Second, number 5, Moydart, 5-1. And third, number 9, Star Player, returned at 14-1. Number 10, Wings Cove, a 7-2 favourite. Non-runner 4 and 11.